Today on OC News.
A fire underneath the 10 freeway has caused for extreme traffic right before the holidays.
Pilots in Fullerton gather to display and show off their wings.
And the most magical time of the year meets the most happiest place on earth.
All this and more coming up on OC News.
This just now in tech news. The first responder on the police.
There's been a lot of collaborative efforts over the years.
Blessed to be here in Fullerton.
Brought to you by the broadcast journalism students
at Cal State Fullerton. OC News starts right now.
Hello, welcome to OC News. I'm Francisco Molina.
And I'm Adam Garcia. Thank you for joining us this evening.
San Francisco residents are upset with city officials as streets are suddenly clean for the APEC summit and the world leaders being present in the city. Leaders in San Francisco are getting criticism from its own residents. There's been a push to clean the streets prior to the arrival of President Joe Biden and President Xi Jinping. Governor Gavin Newsom said in a news conference that while it is true the high-level meeting has pushed for more urgency to clean the city, months prior to the APEC's decision to hold a meeting in San Francisco, city leaders have been discussing the homelessness and theft problem. Nevertheless, the increase in crime rates throughout the city have pushed big businesses like Old Navy, Walgreens, and Target to close stores in the city.
Man accused of attacking Nancy Pelosi's husband, Paul Pelosi, took the stand and testified Tuesday morning in federal trial. The man charged with attacking Paul Pelosi took the stand this past Tuesday. David DePape broke into tears at points of his testimony, admitting to hitting Pelosi in the head with a hammer one time, though Pelosi's treatment showed he had 3 hits to the head. DePape also admitted targeting Gail Rubin, a University of Michigan professor, along with Nancy Pelosi in a cross-examination. Internet images of Pelosi's home vandalized with pig's blood and defecation on DePape's laptop.
A large section of the I-10 freeway has been closed due to a fire. Our reporter Adam Garcia has the latest.
The fire was first reported early Saturday around 12:30 a.m. near East 14th and Alameda Street underneath the freeway. It engulfed both sides of 14th Street underneath the 10, eventually melting some of the freeway steel guardrails and damaging fire trucks.
Catastrophe. I never thought something like this would happen, but obviously Caltrans is in control because Caltrans owns the state of California, owns this freeway, the 10 freeway, one of the busiest freeways in this country. It's a very critical artery that we have here.
The fire that happened underneath the 10 freeway took place on Saturday morning. It took 26 fire companies and 164 firefighters to extinguish this blaze in this yard. On Monday, officials said that this was arson and that this freeway will be closed indefinitely. What would that do to the traffic in LA?
From work to school, I have to come from South Central and go to East LA. So that's like an hour now. Before it was like 20 to 30 minutes.
The fire underneath the 10 freeway was caused by a criminal act of arson, officials announced Monday, which is now causing massive disarray for those who go to work and school, with the commute increasing by 30 or more minutes.
One thing we have to preach across the board is patience, patience, patience. If you work in a job that requires you to be physically present, what we're asking is please be patient. Come as early as possible so you can maneuver as quickly as possible, but please be patient.
For more information on road closures and alternative routes, go to the Caltrans website. This is Adam Garcia with OC News. Back to you guys in the studio. With Union Coalition and Solidarity combined, Teamsters one-day strike covered by Marcus Ovea.
Come on, Nick. Everywhere we go, people wanna know.
In the heart of our community, where hard work is a way of life, there's a group of dedicated individuals who are the backbone of progress, the skilled laborers. Day in and day out, they build the foundations of our future, shaping the world we live in.
Always struggling to make ends meet and pay our bills and live in California. It's an expensive place to live here, and we're the body and soul of this campus. We make sure it runs.
Negotiating with determination, they're pushing for contracts that include step increases, recognizing the dedication and expertise these workers bring to every project.
Raises every year, and You know, we don't complain about that, but the thing is, where's ours? You say you appreciate it, but then you don't show it. Please come to the table and help us out. We're not the bad guys here. We're the people that are trying to keep this place going.
Good evening. I'm here at Nutwood, where a group of skilled workers from the Teamsters Union have gathered to voice their concerns and protest against the university's policies. These dedicated professionals who keep the campus running smoothly have come together to make their voices heard. They're demanding fair wages, better working conditions, and recognition for their vital role in maintaining this university.
Right? A lot of these people have been working here 20 plus years, and they are continuing having the same exact pay than they first came in, right? And those wages directly affect us students, you know, because if they're not getting paid a livable wage, then they're getting overworked, and the CSU is going to start crumbling down, right?
Hey, union power! One more time, y'all. 1, 2, 3. Union power!
The Fullerton Police Department is now seeing a spike in break-ins for parents who are picking up their students from school. Fullerton Police put out a warning for parents when they drop off or pick up their kids from school. The department says there's been a spike in burglaries targeting parents outside of schools in the west side of the city. Fullerton Police spokesperson Sergeant Ryan O'Neill said parents who leave valuables in plain sight in their vehicles are getting their windows smashed and valuables stolen. The department is looking for a silver Hyundai Sonata with Oakland Raiders stickers on the back window.
Next up on OC News, over a dozen vintage aircrafts on display at Fullerton Aircraft as part of the monthly Aircraft Day.
And experience the most magical time of the year with celebration at the Disneyland Resort.
And I got the latest current temps and weather coverage here in Southern California. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after the break.
STEM is precise, no margin for error.
Dare to forget that. Dare to have fun with it. Get weird with it. Dare to send those old STEM theories flying past the neighbor's house into outer space. Dare to program something internet-breaking, record-breaking. Dare to blow their minds. Dare to learn the difference between sedimentary and metamorphic rock. Go find those rocks. Dare to keep daring. Dare to STEM. Check out She Can STEM to get started.
Hey world, I have a quick message. It's about safe driving. Alright, let's go. Anytime you're driving, have the seatbelt buckled tight. Both hands on the wheel and your phone out of sight. When not in your hand trying to text somebody back. Because if you do, your car might get smacked. The moral of the story, just put your phone down. The people on the road will stay safe and sound. Put your phone down, put your phone down. People on the road will stay safe and sound. Yeah.
Fullerton residents and nearby visitors in the area are invited to enjoy classic airplanes and maybe even a ride in them in the Fullerton Municipal Airport. Reporter Marissa Lavazari has the story.
Pilots and visitors gathered at the Fullerton Municipal Airport on Sunday for the monthly Antique Aircraft Display Day.
Come out, talk to pilots, see planes up close and personal, and see if they're interested in becoming pilot and in aviation.
For pilot Daniel Balderston, sharing his dream of flying is infectious.
Aviation kind of hits everybody, I think, at different levels. And to see people be able to walk among the planes and just watch the planes taking off and land and the excitement of aviation, It's infectious. It's contagious.
The contagious excitement has sparked Eric Elayan's passion for flying and desire to earn his wings.
It feels like you're just driving your car, but in the sky. It's just, and it also gives like a sense of freedom.
The community is encouraged to come out and check out these planes and even hop in one and go for a ride. I'm ready for my test ride.
Helicopter rides are available to go up in the sky and get a bird's eye view of the Fullerton area, but most visitors stayed on the ground to listen to the pilots tell stories about what flying means to them.
You can fly it on a nice day and with the canopy open. It's very windy, but it's just, there's nothing between you and the beautiful world below and the sky above.
The next classic aircraft display day will be held on the second Sunday of December right here at the Fullerton Municipal Airport. With OC News, I'm Marissa Lavazari.
The rain is here, but how long will it last? Our weatherman, Nathan Glendenning, is here to tell us more.
Thanks, Francisco. We finally got some rain here in Southern California. As we take a look at the current weather here in Fullerton, there has been light rain on and off all day long. It is currently 59 degrees outside, and the low tonight will be 54. The humidity is at 80% right now. There's a 40% chance of rain as we head into the evening and early morning hours. Now let's take a look at the weather for the rest of the week. The rain will go away tomorrow as it will be a beautiful day with clear skies and a high of 74. Friday we will see partly cloudy skies with a high of 73 before the rain comes back for Saturday. There's a 40% chance of rain on Saturday with a high of 69 and a low of 58. Following the storm, we will see another beautiful day on Sunday with clear skies and a high of 73. Temperatures are going to jump up to the low 80s early next week, but will cool down just in time for Thanksgiving. That is all I have for weather. I hope everyone has a happy and safe Thanksgiving. Back to you guys in the studio.
Ooh, sounds like a chilly weekend. Social mobility, referring to someone's change in social status. What if I told you Cal State Fullerton is the second best university at doing exactly that? Joshua Potts has the story.
It was like gangbanging, becoming pregnant, or unfortunately my mom working in companies, just like minimum wage. And that's what motivated. I didn't want to be like that.
Christina Enriquez is a first-generation graduate who shares the same story as several Titans.
I didn't know what I wanted at the time, but I knew that education was going to get me doing a better job.
Cal State Fullerton is the second best in the nation at enrolling and graduating students, just like Christina. U.S. News named Fullerton the #2 university in social mobility because of the mass amount of first-generation or economically disadvantaged students graduating every year.
I see the huge difference that this campus is making in the lives of first-generation students like me.
Romel Hidalgo leads one of the most important resources to help students, the Center for Equitable Digital Access.
I'm actually jealous of the students who have access to this now, because when I was a student here, I would have loved to be able to check out equipment.
At CETA, you can check out a daily laptop like I did right here, or you can even get a laptop for an entire semester. Currently, 1,500 laptops are checked out, and that's really all you need to know to tell that this is a must-needed resource.
All of this and more has helped Fullerton rank #2 nationally in social mobility.
I feel proud. I didn't know that the numbers were that high, and I'm trying to encourage. I bring my son over. This is what you want to do for better education. You're going to do what I did and more.
Fullerton is helping to change families for generations. Joshua Potts in Fullerton for OC News.
On Tuesday, a federal judge denied a social media company's motion to throw out a lawsuit from consumer plaintiffs. The lawsuit alleges teens' addiction to social media can be associated with other mental health issues. The judge ruled that Google, Meta, Snapchat, and TikTok must face some of the allegations. Meta and TikTok did not immediately respond to a request to comment, while Snapchat declined.
Athletes across Cal State Fullerton came together for a special cause. Reporter Kazra Nazarati has more.
To the food pantry, we'll take $1.50, spare change, even a penny.
We kept it very local this year and believe that if we're impacting our greater community, and we love Cal State Fullerton, so why not give back?
The CSUF Student Athlete Advisory Committee started a fundraiser for the ASI Food Pantry to help all students be able to have access to food. Athletes from track and field, basketball, and tennis went across campus on November 7th in the hopes of receiving as many donations as possible.
The atmosphere is pretty crazy, honestly. We're very exciting. We want to light up people's day. We want people to really be comfortable, which is like helping out other kids as well on campus.
The money raised will purchase grocery gift cards.
While the main goal of the fundraiser was to raise donations, some athletes saw a deeper meaning behind the event.
I think the goal is obviously we want to raise as much money as we can today, but also just create awareness for the ASI Food Pantry for people who may need that as a resource and don't know about it, and just so people who are more fortunate and can make a donation have an opportunity to do so.
The food pantry accepts donations from everybody, including students. For OC News, I'm Kazra Nasrati.
We'll be going on a brief commercial break. Are you looking for more fun activities around the holiday season? Skate your way under the stars in Irvine.
And the holiday season is officially in full swing with Disney bringing the Christmas spirit to life.
And I got the full recap with the latest sports action and news. Don't miss out. All this and more coming up on OC News.
We're all just trying to keep things running for those who rely on us. That's why we don't have time to be sick with the flu.
We don't have time for delays.
We don't have time for spills.
Next. We don't have time for setbacks. Let's be real.
Getting the flu shot
helps you fight the flu.
Get a flu shot for yourself and those around you too.
Can I get the now bar, please?
$1.
Have a good one.
Got it.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey.
Let me get a now bar.
Sure. $1.
Appreciate you.
Got it.
The holiday season has arrived, and reporter Nathan Glendenny took a trip to the ice rink at the Irvine Spectrum.
Christmas came early and has taken over the Irvine Spectrum.
I think that it's great that this ice skating rink is being set up so early, just because kids and adults, they get into the Christmas spirit usually right after Halloween. So this being set up right now, it's just everyone's in the holiday spirit, and it's really nice and it's fun.
Now through January 7th, the ice rink will be open to the public. Each session is an hour and a half. The session and skates is $25 for adults and $21 for children ages 3 through 10.
I think the prices here are really reasonable. I mean, $25 for an hour and a half, that's a lot of time, and it's a great place to bring your friends and family.
Throughout the holiday season, they will host special themed nights like Ducks Night and Ugly Sweater Night. Tickets are available to be purchased at the ice rink booth located at the Giant Wheel Court. For more information, visit IrvineSpectrumCenter.com. For OC News, I'm Nathan Glendenny.
We now go to Marissa Lavazari, who has the latest on her neighbors at the pond, the 2 death updates in sports, and the Italians men's water polo team.
Thanks, Francisco. The recently deemed comeback kids have made history in defeating the Predators 3-2 on Tuesday after recording their 6th third-period comeback win through 15 games. Let's relive this moment. Cam Fowler broke the silence for the Ducks in the second period with a wrist shot sending the puck underneath the defender's stick and into the upper pocket. Ducks trailed 2-1. Third period, Radko Gudas ties the game with an awesome setup pass from Troy Terry. This ties the game at 2. Late in the third quarter, Adam Henrique gets a touch on the puck to beat the Nashville netminder, and the Ducks will hold on to win 3-2. The Ducks have won 8 of their last 10 games, and if they beat Colorado tonight, they will leapfrog the Kings in the Pacific Division standings. On a more serious note, UK authorities announced Tuesday that they had arrested a man for the suspected manslaughter of hockey player Adam Johnson 2 weeks after Matt Petgrave's skate sliced Johnson's neck mid-game. The suspect, whose name and age remain private, has since been released on bail. This investigation is still ongoing. The sad news continues in the baseball world as the Padres chairman and owner Pete Seidler died on Tuesday at 63 years old. Seidler was a two-time cancer survivor who was battling illnesses, but the exact cause of death remains private. The big spender created a legacy for himself in San Diego after reshaping the Padres roster and payroll with players like Manny Machado and Blake Snell, who just won the Cy Young Award. He will be missed in the baseball community, especially at Petco Park. Titans men's water polo will be traveling down to San Diego for the first round of the Big West Championship after finishing their regular season 16-15 overall. The Titans ended their season in a 13-2 loss against number 16 California Baptist on Saturday, but they didn't make it easy for the Lancers. Julian Nichols scored the first two Titan goals to put Fullerton on the board, floating his second one in to trail 6-2. He went on to score two more goals. Twan Osbeck led the Titans in scoring with 5 goals and 2 assists. He leads the team with 58 goals and ranks third in the Big West. Alec Isaacsman's fourth quarter goal brought the game within one, but wasn't enough to take the lead. Despite the loss, it is safe to say that this Fullerton water polo team has fought hard throughout their inaugural season they knew would be a tough season, sending good vibes to the team as they face UC San Diego Friday at 6 p.m. You can catch the action on ESPN+. Anchors, back to you.
Wow, the water polo team does not give up. The happiest place on earth just got merrier as the holiday season has hit the Disney parks. We go to reporter Miguel Castañeda for the latest.
Disneyland is ready for the holidays. Christmas editions can be found throughout the park.
Santa Claus is coming to town, to town.
Holiday is just the people itself. It's like people are so kind.
Is that really?
It's amazing.
Yeah.
During if you go at night, it's really beautiful. We have like really cool, nice colors, and it makes me feel really close to like Christmas because that's like that Christmas vibe.
The holiday season here at Disneyland officially started on November 10th and will continue until January 7th. That's 2 whole months of season's greetings.
My favorite things is like the decoration and everything, like the lights. Yeah, I love it.
How about you? I love the Christmas lights. What's Christmas without Christmas lights?
With the holiday celebration comes higher ticket prices, bigger crowds, and longer wait times.
It's definitely busy. If I ever have to go like anywhere to parks, it's definitely shoulder to shoulder. Like it's definitely like so tight packed at the moment. I have a Magic Key holder, so usually I come here often. Before the holidays, it was low key like more like open space, I would say.
There is so much to do here at Disneyland during the holidays that will make you merry. But if long lines and big crowds aren't your thing, it may turn you into a Grinch. This is Miguel Castañeda, OC News.
Disney's Christmas celebration does not end there. Make sure to check out the theme park's sister park, California Adventure. Our Colin McKenzie has more.
This year's Disneyland's holiday extravaganza is all about creating an unforgettable experience. From a new Pixar holiday parade to interactive shows like Jingle Jamboree, guests will get caught up in the spirit of the season.
So Festival Holidays is very special here in DCA because it not only has really, really good food at each booth, but you can also get your Sip and Savor Pass, both for Magic Key holders and for non-Magic Key holders, just regular guests who want to get some good food. It'll get you a discount on certain food, which is great. For those of you who like the adult beverages, those are also delicious, and they do add new ones every year. And it's also just it's really festive, really fun.
Now, if you're impressed with some of the sights and sounds out here, wait till you taste the holiday magic. I've had a chance to sample some of these treats, and let me tell you, it's amazing. From churros to gingerbread cookies, they literally have it all. Disney's California Adventure has really outdone themselves this year in their culinary department. But what makes me excited about this is basically just the food that you have over here, and just the variety of it. Also, this is a great opportunity for a lot of the small businesses to come around.
I love the Festival Holidays because I have a mixture of all of my favorites from all the past years. I have an opportunity to try a lot of new holiday foods for holidays that I don't personally celebrate, so I get to get a mixture of like different cultures, just the whole vibe.
The park transforms into a dazzling display of holidays and celebration, and invites everyone to share in the joy, laughter, and magic of the season. From Disney's California Adventure, I'm Colin McKenzie for OC News.
Thanksgiving is right around the corner, and while some people that means watching football, and for others it means watching the Macy's Thanksgiving Parade, for me it means stuffing myself like a turkey. The 97th annual Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, according to the organizers, featured 26 floats, 16 giant character balloons, marching bands from across the country, and more. Some of the new floats include Mutant Mayhem, Palace of Sweets, Igniting Memories, and Deliciously Delectable World of Wonka. Also in attendance to promote the new film, Good Burger 2 is the Good Burger Mobile.
Well, Adam, what do you hope to stuff your face this upcoming week with?
Everything and more.
All right, well, that's more than I needed to know. That wraps our weekly coverage here in OC. Thank you for joining us tonight on OC News. Our next telecast comes to you in just a few minutes.
And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube page and Titan TV, Cal State Fullerton, as well as our Instagram at OC News. From all of us here, have a great evening.